Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the live stream. This is Oliver from Doing Holdings, and for today's live stream, we mainly introduce the palm kernel oils and the refinery plant. If you like to do the oil business, you can just easily say something in the comment to let me know that you are doing the oil and fat business, so that next time when you do live stream, you will be noticed. And for our company, it is basically called Doing Holdings. We started to do the oil and fat business since 2011. So basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences to deal with the palm oil, palm kernel oils, and the refinery plants. And by the way, for today's live stream, we'll mainly introduce the palm oil, how do we press the palm oil, and also how do we press the palm kernel oils, and how do we do the refinery plant. Basically, for our company, especially for the refinery plant, we do have three types: semi-type 1, batch type 1, semi-continuous one, batch type 1, and fully continuous one. So the basic difference is it is about the capacities. And for our processing line, we do have different capacities equipments according to your needs, like from 1 tons per hour to 100 tons to 200 tons per hour equipment we all have installed. And before I start to show you something about the pressing technology, I'd like to spend some time to show you guys about our company, which our company, it is called Doing Holdings, basically located in Henan province, China. But recent years, we do have our overseas office and overseas stock, like overseas warehouse in Nigeria. So if you are living in the nearby countries in the Nigeria, you are so welcome to have a visit. Like you can easily leave something in the comment to let me know that you do curious, like your WhatsApp number or your email address in the comment area, or if you can just directly put your question in the comments. Oh yeah, it is here. This is the chat part. Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time come to the live stream, do subscribe to this channel. Next time when we do a live stream, you will be noticed. And for this video, it is about the palm oil pressing line, and later I will show you guys the palm kernel oils and the refinery plant also. So if you are already doing the oil and fat business, or if you do have anything that you'd like to ask, you can just directly put it in the comments. And this is Oliver from Doing Holdings. Yeah, our company, we do have 3 factories in total. 2 of it is based in China, and the final amount for the factory in China, it is about 40,000 square meters, and with more than 200 workers producing the equipment for all of you guys. So yeah, if you like to have a visit, you are so welcome. Add our WhatsApp number and easily say some. Thank you so much, Wendy Wong, for a like. Thank you so much. Easily add our WhatsApp number and tell us about your requirements, so that our sales manager will get in touch with you immediately to show you more detailed information about our company, about our processing line, By the way, for our company, we have our own factory, so basically there's no middleman to earn the money. So the price, it is really good. Hi, welcome to the live stream, Sivabhong. Welcome to the live stream. Where are you from? This is Oliver from China. Hello from China. And currently we are showing you the palm oil, and later I will palm oil pressing line, and later I will show you the refinery plant. I'm in Thailand, and in the palm oil and biodiesel industry. Oh, that is so cool. Sivabhong. Welcome to the live stream. This is Oliver from China. So like we are neighbors. You want to do the palm oil business, right? Palm oil business, right? Can you tell me your product compare with Malaysia product? Of course. Yeah. Right now, let's start from the beginning, and let me show you the detailed information for our palm oil pressing line. First of all, you can call me John. All right, John. Yeah. let's start from the beginning. Let me tell you every detailed information about our palm oil pressing line. And check about it. This is the workshop. And for our pressing line, we do have different capacities equipments from 1 tons per hour to 100 tons to 200 tons per hour equipments. We all have it. Let me just pause it here. And this part, what we do have, it is like a reception. So when you receive about the palm fruits, you can storage the palm fruits over here. Like you better to handle all of the palm fruits in 48 hours. Otherwise, the enzymes will increase. The final crude oil's quality will be affected. And this equipment that you are checking right now, it is called fruit cage, made of the material. It is stainless steel. Now I will have a new palm oil refinery plant project in 6 months as a project consult. All right, that is so cool. That is so cool. Check about here. Later I will show you the refinery plan. Let's start. Let me show you about our the pressing line one by one. This one, it is fruit cage. So we mainly put the fruit cage into this one, which we normally call a sterilizer. So for this sterilizer, you can input 4 of the fruit cage the most, or if your capacity is limited, you can put single one, double one, triple of the fruit cage. You can totally decide it according to your needs. And for this whole pressing line, we do have another equipment which is called steam boiler as a bundle with this one, because for this sterilizer, we do need the high temperature. Normally it is around 150 degrees to 200 degrees. And this is our steam boiler. You can easily burn the empty bunches, or you can easily burn the ooze. I used to construct 2 palm oil mills and 1 biodiesel plant and 1 alcohol plant. That is so cool, John. That is so cool. And would you like to have a good information from you? Yeah, you can check it here. This is our the steam boiler. The temperature, it is just like I said, 150 to 200 degrees. And normally we will do the sterilization for 60 to 90 minutes. We can easily done with the sterilization part. Why do we need to do the sterilization? First reason, it is because we want to soften the palm fruits, so that for the next part, the thresher, we can easily collect it about the fruits. And also we can destroy the enzymes inside of the fruits to avoid the increase for the FFA. And after 60 to 90 minutes sterilization, we can easily using the hanger to hang out of the fruit cage and put it to the next part, which it is our thresher. And for this thresher, let me show you. This is the inlet. Yeah, this is the inlet part. And for the thresher, we also do have different capacities. Let me just pause it here. The length for this one, for this thresher, it is about 2.5 meters, which is long enough. When it is working, it will rotate in a regular speed, so all of the palm fruits will out of the empty bunches at the bottom. And for this thresher, all of the fruits can out of the thresher at the bottom to collected by this bell conveyor or like a screw conveyor. And when it is keep rotating, all of the empty bunches will out of the thresher at the right part. As you guys can see, we set a blue card here to collect the empty bunches, so that we can push the card to the steam boiler to burn it again, to bring the high temperature. So in some way, it is kind of energy saving. And this is our screw conveyor to do the transportation job, and it connects with the bucket elevator. And for the next equipment, what we're using here, it is a digester. You can see here. Let me just pose it here. You guys can see inside of the digester there are so many paddles and so many stirrers. It is adopted inside, and it is all connected with the main roller. So when the main roller rotates, all of the stirrers it is also rotates to cut all of the palm fruits get into small pieces. And over here at the bottom, can you guys see about the blue pipe? For this blue pipe, it is actually a steam pipe to bring the high temperature again, to soften the fruits again, to make sure before we do the pressing, all of the palm fruits, it is in the best situations. No matter for the temperature, no matter for the humidity, it is all in the best situation so that we can get obtain more of the crude oils. And this one, this this one, it is called a collector, because during this part, some of the palm oils will be produced over here to avoid the waste and to protect about our equipment. We do set the collector. And over here, this is the main equipment in this whole pressing line. It is our double screw palm oil presser. And for the palm oil presser, we do have two types. One, it is called a single screw palm oil presser, which the capacity it is smaller. Normally 500 kilogram per hour to 1 ton per hours. But for our double screw palm oil presser, the capacity varies a lot, like from 1 tons per hour to 100 tons per hour. We all have it. So no matter how many scales do you have, how many scales of the palm fruits do you have, we can all provide you the equipment. And just like I said, our equipment have done a lot of better promotions on the basis for any other countries. I know, like Thailand, like Singapore, like Malaysia, they do press the palm oil since a lot of years ago, because they do have a lot of palm fruits, because they are living in the subtropical areas or tropical areas. They have done basically a perfect job. But for our equipment, we have done some better promotions. Let me give you an example. For this palm oil presser, for the squeeze, after we producing the squeeze, we didn't use it directly inside the the presser. We do one more step. We polish about the squeeze, so the squeeze, it is really smooth. It is really tidy. So when the palm fruits get into this presser, it will not easily to cause the problems of clogging. So it is really high efficient. And what's more, for this palm oil presser, you only will press the palm fruits, not you will have the whole nuts, because I know some of our clients would have another use for the palm nuts. So for this presser, you can easily collect the whole nuts without damaging the nuts. And this is our palm oil presser. And for our company, we do have 3 factories in total. 2 of it is in China, and 1 of it is in Nigeria. And the factory in China, the amount, it is about 40,000 square meters with more than 200 workers producing the equipments. We do have our own factories, so there's no middleman to earn the money. So the price, it is really good. And the price, it is varies a lot. But the price, it is really good. If you'd like to know more detailed information, like the price, like different capacities, like the weight, like the length for this one, you can join if you are still here. You can put your WhatsApp number or your line number in the comment. Our assistant will contact with you immediately to show you more detailed information. And also, if you want, we can also provide you these 3D videos for you as a reference. This is our palm oil presser. And for this one, it is a temporary storage box. Basically, till now, we have already obtained the crude oil. So for the later part, it is basically about the removing impurities, like this one, the vibration sieve. If the I mean, in the crude oil, there are so many impurities, like the big size impurities, like the fibers. We can easily remove the fibers by using this one. There are 2 size mesh. You can see one, it is 20 and one, it is 40. So when it is working, it will keep vibrate, and all of the impurities will automatically out of it in one outlet. I mean, there are 2 outlets basically. Obviously, you guys can see here. So all of the big impurities, like the fibers, will out of the equipment over the right part, and our crude oils will out of this equipment basically in another part. And for this one, the weight, it is not that heavy, so basically you can move it anywhere you want, and the noise, it is really small, so basically you will not even notice there is noisy. So for this one, it is widely used to remove the fibers and the big impurities. And check about this one. This equipment, it is what we call clarification tank. The pipe inside of the clarification tank, it is not like the crude oil pipe. Instead, it is a steam pipe again. because as we all know, the crude oils, it is really rocky. It is really rocky. It cannot flow really smooth. So we over here, we bring a steam pipe inside of the clarification tank to soften, like make the crude oils more smoothly, so that when the crude oils get into this clarification tank, it will get into the swirling shape, and all of the clean oils, like the pure oils, crude oils, will like keep going up and get into the hopper, which is inside of the clarification tank. And for those heavy impurities, like the small stones, like the nuts, or some like metal items, like those heavy items will automatically drop at the bottom, because the gravity, it is different. And when it gets into this one, it can totally separate about those heavy impurities in the really high efficient way. This is our clarification tank. And by the way, our engineers team can give you a customized design free according to your basic informations. Like if you tell us about how many capacities, which kind of equipments do you need, and how big of your workshop want to build. And this one, it is called our plate filter. It is mainly used to remove the tiny impurities and evaporate the water. You guys can see all of the crude oils will go through the mesh one by one. During this part, all of the tiny impurities will be out of it. And talking about the evaporate water, we do have another equipment, which this one, vacuum dryer, like totally under pressure, and when it is working, it will keep swirling and evaporate the water. I mean, this is like big capacities pressing line. We do have small capacities, like we do have a simple version one. You can easily place the order for one of the thresher to collect the palm fruits, and then you can purchase one of the presser, like single screw one or double screw one, or totally according to your needs. And then you can plus one of the plate filter to remove the impurities. Also, you can get the clean, pure palm oils, crude oils. And this is the plate filter. How we clean about this plate filter? You can easily separate the mesh, and the impurities cake will automatically drop. Really easy to use. And this is what we do for the palm oil pressing line. And right now, let's see this one. About the, yeah, can you see? About the refinery plant. I mean, just like I said, for the refinery plant, we do have different capacities. So hold a second. Yeah, over here. We do have three types. If your capacity it is from like 1 tons per day to 10 tons per day, we do have a batch type one, just like this one, the batch type refinery plant. But if your capacity is going bigger, we do have semi-continuous one and fully continuous one, which is totally different 3D videos here. So if you do curious about this one, you can easily say something. And this is our thermal oils. For this refinery plant, we can make it into electric one, or we can make it into like the thermal oils. It is all can do. Like John, are you still here? How many scales of the crude oils you want to do for one day? Because for different capacity, the pressing technology, it is not the same. And this one, it is like the heater to heat the thermal oils. I mean, the purpose for the refinery, it is enhance the oil storage stability and improve the oil flavor, improve the oil color. And hey, welcome to the live, Johan. Welcome to the live. How are you? How are you, Johan? Yeah, he reminds me I have to welcome everyone. Yeah, welcome to the live stream, Johan. and also to provide the raw material for oil and fat deprocessing products. And like as we all know, the crude oils have so many of the impurities, like the suspended impurities like the sediment, the powder, cake residue, moisture, or like the proteins, sugars, and their own breakdowns. So many like the impurities. And for this batch type 1, we do have 4 steps. Like the first one, it is degumming. Normally we will add 85% or 75% food grade phosphoric acid, and the amount of the phosphoric acid added counts, it is normally about 0.05% to 0.2% of the oil weight. So generally, the degumming section, it is not set separately for intermittent or semi-continuous refining, but it is completed in the same equipment with the alkali refining section. And for the continuous refining, the degumming and deacidification, it is done in different equipment. This is our degumming part. Yeah, you guys can see. So why we do the degumming and put it in the first step to the process? First of all, because the glutinous impurities not only affect the stability of the oil, but also it will affect the technological effect of the oil refining and deprocessing. It is easy to emulsify the oil. And in the next step, the oil in the alkali refining process will also promote emulsification, increase the operation difficulty, and increase the refining consumption and the consumption of alkali agents, and reduce the quality of the soap food. And in the decolorization process, the absorbent consumption was increased and the decolorization effects was reduced. So the glue is removed first to reduce the impact on the subsequent sections. And first, we will add phosphoric acid to make the gum more hydrophilic and convenient for subsequent hydration and degumming. So we will add a certain proportion of hot water to the gross oil and add a certain amount of electrolyte solution to the oil so that the colloidal impurities absorb water and then separate from the oil after condensation. So this is what we do for the degumming. And the next step, it is for the deacidification. We are adding sodium hydroxide to the deacidifying tank. It can neutralize most of the free fatty acids in the crude oils. And generated sodium salt, it is not easy to dissolve in the oils. It will becoming flocculent and settings. Centrifuge separator can be added to speed up the sedimentation rate, and the resulting sodium salt act as a surfactants can be introduced considerable amounts of other impurities into the sediment, such as like the proteins, like pigments, phospholipids, and substance. This is what we do for the decolorization part. And for the decolorization part, what we use is a leaf filter, because normally we will put the clay into the decolorization part. So in the decolorizing tower and the negative pressure state, we will add 1 to 3% of the oil weight of the decolorizing agent, which is clay. We will do the physical adsorption and then filter equipment to separate the oil and decolorizing agent, which is the clay, so as to achieve the purpose of decolorization. And this is what we do for clean for the leaf filter. I mean, the pigment components in vegetable oil are very complex, mainly including the chlorophyll, carotene, and flavonoid pigment. So many different components it is inside of the crude oils. And the last one, it is about deodorization. The temperature in the deodorization part, it is really high. Normally it is about 220 to 260 degrees. A certain vacuum conditions in the deodorization tower through a certain amount of superheated steam to the oil for stripping, according to the volatile point of the oil and volatile small molecules to achieve the decolorization purpose. If you guys do have any questions, you can right now put your question in the comment. I am waiting for more questions. Or if you'd like to know more detailed information, so you can also leave your question in the comment, like your WhatsApp number, your line number in the comment. Our assistant and our sales manager will contact with you immediately. This is the deodorization tower. Temperature is really high. And by the way, there are some parts that I'd like to stress again. Our decolorizing part, it is stainless steel because the decolorizing part of the oil temperature, it is really high. Carbon steel has magnesis more than 260 degrees. When we do the magnesis, it will carbonize. It is harmful to human's body. So what we use here, it is 304 stainless steel. And we use a leaf filter. It is not a plate or like a frame filter. The leaf filter, it is automatically remove the impurities. No need to manually clean the filter cloth. Labor saving, really high efficient. And the heat conduction oil system provides the heat source for this whole refining. And our pumps, it is really different from the other companies. It is not all of the pumps are gear pumps. For example, the water supply system, what we equipped with multi-stage pumps or centrifuge pumps can withstand pressure. It is really high efficient. And we do have the back filter the impurities in the equipment as well as the impurities in the decolorized oil. And the expansion tank is to reduce the peroxidation of the thermal oil. No electricity can be also recycled to prevent machine damage. Energy saving a lot of like the investments. If you are still here and if you do have any questions, you can just directly put your question in the comments. And if you didn't subscribe this channel, do subscribe. We can not only provide you guys about the palm oil, palm kernel oils, or for the refinery pan, but also for the solvent extraction oil, solvent extractor, and also for the ordinary oils, just like the sunflower oils, peanut oils, pressing line, we can also serve you guys. So if you, no matter what kind of the equipment do you need, you can just directly put your needs in the comment. I am waiting for more of your comments. Yeah, welcome to the live. Hi, Mr. Ho. Welcome to the live stream. What can I do for you? Like, is there anything that I can show you? I mean,
有买家进入直播间了。
Hey, welcome to the live stream. How are you? How's your day going? Yeah, if you do need anything, you can just palm oil, please. Yes, of course, Mr. Ho. Oh, what's this? Let me show you about the palm oil pressing line again. Or if you guys want to know more information for the palm kernel oils, we can also show you that, because for different of the oil seeds, we do have different capacities. We do have different 3D videos. And let me start from the beginning to show you more detailed information over here. If you guys do need anything that is related to the palm oil, palm kernel oils, or the oil and fats business, directly put it in the comment to let me know. All right, without no hesitation. Like if you want to get these 3D videos for free, put your WhatsApp number in the comments or just DM me, give me a private message. Our assistant and our sales manager can provide you the 3D videos for you. And if you didn't know, if you want to start a workshop and you didn't know which kind of equipment is you need, you can also let me know. Our engineers team, we do have the best engineers team in China because all of our engineers are graduated from the only university which have the oil and fats majors. So they are very professional and they have done the oil and fats business like more than 20 years. So yeah. And by the way, for our company, our equipment have been shipped to all over the world, like about 40, even 50 countries, especially in the Southeast Asia areas and the African area, because like all of the palm fruits and the palm kernels, it is basically built in the subtropical area countries and tropical area countries. So yeah, if you'd like to know more detailed information, please let me know. And we started to do the oil and fats business since 2011. So far we got more than 13 years experiences. And this is pre-pressing equipment, the thresher. Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just pause it here. This one, it is thresher. It is a really essential equipment for the palm oil pressing line. The length, it is 2.5 meters, which is long enough. Before, with some other companies, the length for the thresher, it is not that large, it is not that long. Normally, it is about 1.5 meters to 2 meters, which sometimes all of the fruits will not, not all of the palm fruits will out of the bunches in that length. But with 2.5 meters, it is long enough to collect all of the palm fruits out of the bunches. And at the right part, we can supply you about the blue cart to collect the empty bunches, so you can push the empty bunches again to the steam boiler to burn it again. And then it is our screw conveyor. It is connected with a bucket elevator. If you guys do have any questions, let me know, alright? And we do have our overseas company and overseas warehouse in Nigeria. So if you are living in the tropical area or the nearby countries, please let me know. It is really convenient for both of us. And this is our digester, so many stirrers and paddles, it is adopted inside. And the blue pipe over here, it is actually a steam pipe to bring the high temperature again, soften the fruits, and to control the temperature and control the humidity one more time before we do the pressing. And over here, what we actually have, it is a collector, collect about the crude oils that is produced in this part and avoid the loss and to protect our equipments. And next one, it is our palm oil presser. Like we do have two types, single screw one and double screw one. And the capacity, it is not the same. For the single screw palm oil presser, the capacity it is basically from 500 kilogram per hour to 800 or to 1 ton per hours. But for the double screw palm oil presser, the capacity varies a lot, from 1 tons per hour to 100 tons per hour, 200 tons per hour equipment. We can all provide you that. And there are two squeeze, it is adopted inside. Welcome Wiki Sunday Logistics. Welcome to the live stream. Hi, how are you? This is Oliver. Nice to see you. Where are you from? Let me know. This is our double screw palm oil presser. And also you guys can see there are two squeeze, it is adopted inside. And when you get to the outlet, the distance between the two squeeze, it is getting closer. So we can increase the final oil rate and lower the oil residue rate. I need your company address in Nigeria. All right. Can I call you Sunday? Wilkie Sunday. Can you please put your WhatsApp number in the comments, or you can add our WhatsApp number. So like we will give you our overseas sales manager, like the Nigeria sales manager's address. I'm from Nigeria. That is so convenient for both of us, right? That is so convenient for both of us. If you can just put your WhatsApp number in the comment, or hold a second, let me put our WhatsApp number in the comment. It is all can do. We can like have a detailed information, so like we can have a appointment. You can easily visit us, the overseas stock and overseas office. All right. Can you wait a second, Wilkie Sandy? I will put our WhatsApp number in the comment. You can add it and our overseas manager. Yes, thank you so much. I have our assistant have already put the WhatsApp number in the comment. Add it to get for more information for the overseas office in Nigeria. And by the way, talking about this, later I will show you guys the videos of the factories in China. And from this part we have already get the crude oil. So for the later part, it is all about removing the impurities. Like 86, it is the China's zone, and 135, 2662, 7860, that is the WhatsApp number. Yeah, if you can add it. Wilkie Sunday. And this is our clarification tank. Hey, welcome to the live. Welcome. And then this is our plate filter, which we normally will use this plate filter to separate about the tiny impurities and also evaporate the water. And this one, it is our vacuum dryer. It is totally basically under pressure. So when it is working, it will keep swirling and evaporate the water. And let me show you some details, because when the water get evaporated, it will also take away some of the crude oil. So over here, we do have a gas and liquid separator, liquid and gas separator. So to avoid the loss. I mean, for this whole pressing line, the oil residue rate, it is basically around 3% to 5%. It is a really high efficiency one. And that large tank, it is about 50 tons, like 50 liters equipment to temporarily storage for the crude oils. Welcome to the live stream. How are you guys? If you do have any questions, you can just directly put your question in the comment, alright? Wilkie Sunday, are you still here? If you have already added the WhatsApp number, please let me know. I will let our assistant notice that and accept your requirements immediately to show you the Nigeria's address, alright? And this is for the palm oils. So how about let's see the palm kernel oils. Let's see the palm kernel oils protein line. Hold a second, guys. Yeah, over here. Oh no, that is for the refinery. Do you guys interested about the refinery or not? If you like to know the refinery plant, we can also show you our refinery plant. And especially for the refinery plant, we do have 3 types according to people's needs. Semi-type 1, and a semi-continuous one, and fully continuous one, and batch type 1. Where is palm nuts. Hold a second. Let me search for it. No? Where the 3D videos? Anyway, if you guys need, you can add the WhatsApp number. Yeah, let's see this one. Yeah, this is our ProWise projects. You guys can see the ProWise projects. It is, I believe this one is for sunflower oil spreading line. And let's see, in this computer, do I have the palm oil pressing line 3D videos or real video that our ProWise client sent for us? That is, yeah, also we can provide you the solvent extraction way. Hold a second, let me change. Yeah, this one, yeah, can you guys see this one? This is for the solvent extraction way. I mean, the oil residue rate, it is even lower. The oil residue rate, it is lower than 1%. If you guys interested about this one, you can say something, let me know. Or if you want to check more like the pressing technology or the equipments, you can just let me know. Our company, it is based in China, but we do have our overseas office in Nigeria. So if you guys want to have a visit, no matter for the China's company or for the Nigeria's place, you can just easily say something in a comment, let me know. And this one, it is our solvent extractor. It is a really large one. Alright, our live stream will be in after 20 minutes later. So if you guys do need anything that is related to the oil and fat business, you can just let me know. And Wilkie Sunday, if you are still here, please let me know. Yeah, this is for solvent extraction way. Alright. If you guys didn't subscribe this channel, you can give me a subscribe, because I want to know about palm kernel oil pressing machines. Alright, hold a second, let me download for the 3D videos, because for this laptop, for this computer, you can just give me 1 minute. I will find the 3D videos. Alright, the palm kernel oils. Yeah, let me show you about this one. It's about the real video that our ProWise client sent for us. Yes, it is almost done. Yeah, let me show you about the equipments first. All right, let me show you the equipments first. Show you the presser first, and later I will show you the 3D videos for the palm kernel oil pressing line. This one, it is our palm kernel oil presser, and we produce all of the equipment by ourselves, because we do have our own factories. There's no middleman, because in the market, there are so many other companies. It is purchase the equipment from us and then do the sales, so the price, it is relatively high. But for this one, it is our palm kernel oil presser. There's no middleman to earn the money, so the deal, it is really good. And this is the squeeze, and at the bottom, it is outlet for the crude oils. And let me show you the palm kernel oil pressing line over here. Yeah, this one, it is our palm kernel oil pressing line. All right, so this is basically for the whole workshop. This is basically for the whole workshop. You guys can see, like we do have the lab room, the office, like the oil storage tank, And let's go and check about the workshop. Let's check about the workshop. I mean, for this whole production line, the equipments we inside of the over here, it is also have different capacities from 1 tons per hour to 100 tons per hour. We can all provide you that. Yeah, first, if you do the palm oil business and the palm kernel oil business at the same time, after you process the palm oils, you will get the mixture of fiber and nuts because they are normally mixing together. So the first thing we need to do is to get rid of the fibers. This is the fiber and nut separator. Really simple structure. I'm sure you guys can know it by checking this one. Yeah, really simple structure. And all of the fibers will out of the equipment at the bottom. And the right part, it is outlet for the pure nuts. So after we remove the fibers, we get the pure nuts, the palm kernel nuts. So the next thing we need to do is to crack the nuts, get the kernels. And this is our input hopper. Normally it is touch the ground or underground. It is much easier for the workers to do it, to make it to work. And this is our bucket elevator. Over here, the right part, we normally set a magnetic separator over here to separate the metal items, because once there is something like hard, it is mixing inside, by accident, it will totally damage about the later equipment. So over here, we just set a magnetic separator. And then this one, it is our grinding machine. Hold a second, let me show you it more clearly. Check about it. The size of the mesh, it is not the same. The left part, the size, it is like a kind of small. So all of the small, like the nuts will out of here. Like for this equipment, the main purpose is to separate all of the nuts into 2 parts. So for the next cracker, we can easily crack all of the nuts. So because the big nuts cannot go through for the left side, left part, it will out of the equipment at the right part. So smaller part, it is at the left, and bigger nuts, it is out of the equipment at the right part. And then it is our cracker. To crack like all of the nuts get into shells and kernels. It is the grinding machine, it is for the better cracker. And then we will get the mixture for the shells and the kernels. And then it is our bucket elevator again. And then all of the shells and the kernels will get into the separating column here. Because the weight and it is different. I mean the nuts, it is the kernels, it is much heavier than the shells. So the kernels will automatically drop to the bottom to the kernels outlet. And all of the shells will collected by the cyclone, which we set at the right part. And the blue, it is our fine. This is cyclone and fines combination to avoid the the shells flying around in the workshop. So cyclone and our fine. And this is our separating column. And at the bottom, it is our kernels outlet. And behind, can you guys notice that? Behind, that is the shells outlet. And then it is our crusher. To crush all of the kernels get into like 3 slices or 4 slices, so that for the later part, we can easily control the temperature and control the humidity for the kernels. And then this one, it is our cooker. We can just like call it like a roaster. This is the inlet, and also this is the outlet, because inside of it there is like a helix design. When all of the palm kernels will get into this cooker, get into the roaster, it will keep rotates with the shape, with the helix shape or like wave shape. And when you done with the cook, you can easily change the rotates direction. So just like this, check about it. All of the kernels will out of it immediately. So you can saving like the labor cost again. Yeah, this is the inlet and also this is the outlet. Really convenient one. And we do have different capacities. and then bucket elevator again, and a hopper, and then it is our palm oil presser. Yeah, the crude oil rate is really high. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. This is Oliver from Hananjun Holdings, and for today's live stream, we mainly introduce you guys the palm oil pressing line, palm kernel oil pressing line, and the refinery plant. We started to do the oil and fats business since 2011, so basically so far we got more than 13 years experiences to do the oil and fats. But our engineers team, they started to do the business like more than 20 years. Like basically their whole life is doing the oil and fats business. Yeah, if you want to know more detailed information, add the WhatsApp number, and yeah, we will send you the 3D videos, or if you do need anything related to this one, we can have a better consultant by using the WhatsApp or by using the line. It is all can do here. So this is what we do for the palm kernel oil. And hold a second, let me show you the separator, right? This is our like the fiber separator. I mean, this video it is shoot a long time ago. We do have a new version one, but I cannot find it on this laptop. And can you guys check about over here behind of me? This is the kernel, pure kernels, and over here the right part it is all about the fibers. This one it is our ProWise cleansing for us. Yeah, that is all about the fibers. And let's see one more time, all right, for this one, for our palm kernel oil presser. Welky Sunday, do you have any questions? If you do, you can just directly put your question in the comment, all right? You can just directly put your question in the comments. Or if there's anything like you'd like to know, you can also let me know directly. Put it in the comments, waiting for that. You can easily control all of the this presser by using the button if you want. Let's see if there are any new videos here. Where is the mouse? Yeah, maybe I can show you for this one how our equipment it is working, like the details, like the real details. Yeah, let's see how our oil presser it is working. All right, so see, this is the cooking oil pressing internal structure. Over this part it is like the hair box. All of the oils will get into the oil presser over here, and then it is our squeeze. Keep squeezing. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can know it much better by checking this one. Alright, if there's no further question, I believe I will ending this live stream 7 minutes later. So if you guys have anything that you'd like to ask, you can just let me know.
有买家进入直播间了。
And also check about this one. This is our palm oil presser, the real video that our ProWise client sent for us. The palm oil presser, not the palm kernels, but for the palm oils. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to seeing you guys over here. Happy to seeing you here. This is the palm oil presser, and this is the outlet for the kernels and the fibers. And this is the cooking oil pressing internal structure. For the pressure cone, for the condensate outlet, the head box, the screens, filtrate, cake discharge, and driving sprout. If you guys need these 3D videos or those kind of information videos, we can just add our WhatsApp number, because for the later, if you have already added this number, we will give you a sales managers or our engineers teams WhatsApp number. So if you do have more questions after this live stream, you can have a better consultant. This is the detailed information for our palm kernel oil presser. The price, it is really good because what we do have here, it is our own factories. There is no middleman to earn the money. The deals, it is really good. And this is inlet for the palm kernels. And this is 500 kilogram per hour palm kernel oil presser. And this is our palm kernel oil pressing line, which I have already explained every details. And hold a second, I believe there is another video here. Let me check about the separating, like the kernel and shell separators. Oh, maybe we can check about this one, the plate filter, because no matter if you want to do the palm oils or palm kernel oils, you can all using this one. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, it is done. Let's see these videos about the plate filter. Yeah, for the plate filter, it is to remove the tiny impurities and also to evaporate the water, really high efficiency one. And we do also have different capacities. So if you do need anything, you can just let me know, right? This is all about our Provice clients, the videos that our Provice clients send for us. All of the crude oils will go through all of the mesh one by one to remove the tiny impurities and also evaporate the water. And this is outlet for the clean crude oils. Really high efficiency one, because when we do the pressing, there are so many impurities, it is mixing together. And this is our palm kernel oil pressing line. And let's see for this one, the separator. Fiber and nuts separator. If you guys do have any questions, let me know. Our company is started to do the oil and fats business since 2011. So basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences to provide you the equipment. And we do have our own factories. So all of the equipment, it is produced by ourselves. Our company, it is basically based in China. Hey, welcome ZZ Farms. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, welcome ZZ Farms. If you guys do need anything that is related to the palm oil, palm kernel oil, or the refinery plant, you can just directly let me know about your needs. Or if you can add our WhatsApp number, because our live stream will be end. Hey, thanks. Yeah, ZZ Farms official recommend. If you do need anything that is related to the oil and fats, please let me know. Like for the palm oils, palm kernel oils, the refinery plants, the peanut oils, like the sunflower oils, all kinds of the like the oils, we can also provide you the equipment, like the presser, like the refinery plant, like the solvent extractor. We all have in stock. Welcome back to the live stream. And I believe I have already sent you about our catalog. Let's check another videos. Oh, yeah. If there's no further questions, I will ending this live stream really soon. Or if you do have more, you can add our WhatsApp number, which yeah. Yeah, let's just wait for more questions. If there's no more questions, I will ending it really soon. Yeah, over here, that's our WhatsApp number, +86 135-2662-7800, or you can also email us by like the sales at doing oilmachine.com. It is all can do. Contact with us to know more like the details or like the price or like the address. Hey, if there's no further question, I believe that is all for today's live stream, and wish you guys have a really wonderful, what day is it today? It is Thursday. Wish you guys have a really wonderful Thursday. Currently in China, it is Chinese National Day, so most of the Chinese is still celebrating the National Day. Anyway, wish you guys have a really wonderful Thursday. This is Oliver from Honanjing Company. I will see you guys next time. If you didn't contact with us, go contact with us. This is our WhatsApp number and WeChat number at the same time. Plus 86, that is the Chinese zone, and 135-2662-7860. That is our WhatsApp number. All right, I will see you guys